The game started out great. An early 14-0 lead with Tony Jefferson forcing a turnover and 2 straight touchdowns from the Ravens offense made this look like a blowout. But it turned around quickly with an Alex Collins fumble on the goal line and breakdowns in the Ravens' defensive coverage. In the end, the Baltimore defense shut out the Steelers in the second half for 26-14 victory. MVP, John Brown. He victimized Marlon Humphrey all training camp. It wasn't because Marlon was bad, 'cause he isn't, it's because Brown is that good. He's done it time and time again this season and there is no stopping him. In the end, Brown finished with 116 yards and a touchdown on 3 receptions. Stock up Marty Mornhinweg. Incredible play calling. Unique looks and stayed aggressive throughout the game to push his offense to their 3rd win of the season. Execution is the only thing standing between Baltimore and higher scoring production. Tony Jefferson. The first drive for the Steelers ended quickly as TJ stripped the ball from Vance McDonald. If not for McDonald's ankle tackling Jefferson, he'd have a touchdown on the play. Will Snead IV. Incredible catches to move the chains all game. Joe Hayden did everything to stop him on a late drive but Snead still hauled in the tough first down grab. Joe Flacco. Great completions across the board. He dominated tonight, no doubt about it. The franchise quarterback ended the night with 28 completions on 42 attempts. He completed 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions and produced a 109.5 QBR. Lamar Jackson. His plays were effective all game. He ran the ball and did his job. Max Williams. 5 targets and 5 catches. Quite possibly the catch of the game with a trick play by Marty Mornhinweg. Anthony Levine. Co-cap with 2 pass breakups and an interception to seal the win for the Ravens. Justin Tucker. He's the best. Ever. Don't ever tell me otherwise. Brandon Carr. Touchdown pass breakups and great coverage all game. Javorius Allen. Moving piles and chewing clock. Buck came up big. He also caught 2 passes, and Alex Lewis. He pulled as a guard too many times to count and always found himself making a block to gain ground for the running game. Delance Turner. Only a few snaps but he made the most of them. Tim Williams. A late game sack as he hit the inside move on Alejandro Villanueva. Nothing like getting a sack on Ben Roethlisberger. Second half defense. Yet again, this defense has not allowed a second half touchdown. The adjustments and approach by Wink and John Harbaugh are going great. Jimmy Smith. The Ravens are 3-1 without Jimmy. Now, Beans is back and it's only going to get better. James Hurst. He's done a fine job at right tackle these first 4 weeks. We all question this decision by Harbaugh and the front office. Credit where it's due. Stock down Alex Collins. You can't fumble. You can't fumble on the goal line. Middle of the field coverage, whether it is CJ Mosley, Kenny Young, Patrick Onwuezer or the scheme structure of Don Martindale, this needs to be worked on. Far too many times, the Steelers' tight ends and slot receivers found room to catch and run in the middle.